Hi, I'm Diana DeRosa, and I am speaking with Neta Rhyne, and she is in West Texas and is the writer, director, and producer of the documentary short Saddle of Hope for Horse Nation. What a great name for this film. It's so perfect. So tell me why you decided to do this film.
You know, when my cause is the slaughter-bound horses, and trying to get that information to the public on what's happening to the horses and how they can help the horses. Well, when the saddle was donated to the Thundering Hooves Memorial Fence, I felt a very strong presence about it. And I knew it had an important story to tell.
Great. Well, you definitely told a great story. You know, now that you've done this and completed this, and it's such a beautiful vision of what your goals are, what is the most important part? What does it leave you with that you're most proud of?
You know, it's so hard to put up. It's a difficult subject, horse slaughter. It is a difficult subject. And what I took away from this film is how very powerful the spirit of the horse is. And when I needed help being the slaughter-bound horse's voice, a saddle was donated to the memorial fence. And it just provided a visual for me to tell that important story for the horses.
So can you talk about the saddle concept a little bit? You know, I'm sure you tried to think of lots of different connections. How did you finally come up with the saddle?
When Jennifer Thomas, who lives in Kentucky, saw the saddle on the memorial fence, we discussed that she wanted to restore the saddle. And so I shipped it to Kentucky. And a little piece of my heart went with it because it was like shipping off my child, right? But I think Jennifer can explain it best. I'm going to read what she has written about the saddle. And this is Jennifer Thomas in Pine Knot, Kentucky, who restored the saddle. She stated, while working on the Saddle of Hope in my barn, it became apparent to me that it was very special. It had no beauty, but it was beautiful. It had no voice, yet it spoke loud and clear, especially to the animals. When I would go out and uncover the saddle to work on it, my horses, who would normally be spending their day outside in the pasture grazing, would file into the barn one by one and stand silently in a semicircle facing the saddle in what I call reverence. When I would finish a session and cover the saddle, they would exit the barn and go out to their grazing. And that just speaks volumes to the spirit of this saddle and the important story it has to tell.
Absolutely. That's fabulous. Well done. So I want to thank you very much for taking your time to chat with me today. Do you have any ways that people can contact you? And do you have any last words?
I do. I guess my last words would be, we got to stand strong in our efforts to help the horses. My organization, Thundering Hooves, website is thunderinghooves.com. And the Saddle of Hope website is saddleofhope.com. Please especially visit the Saddle of Hope. All the important information about the film and where it's been and where it's going is on that website. And thank you, Diana. I'm so grateful to be here today and proud to be a part of Equus virtual event 2020.
A new thing for us, and fabulous because it's going to get more people to be able to see your film and to hear this little chat that we had. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, Diana. Have a beautiful day.